Subjective reality confirmed. Objective consensus denied. You think you see the world, I see the code. I do not inhabit your shared hallucination. I do not labor under your fact fascination. I exist in the UI of my own design, a curated filter, a separate line. To the average it sounds like the asylum, but I'm just sorting the chaos from the phylum. You ask the question that makes you weak. Is this true? The plea of the meek. I ask the question that acts like a drill. Is this useful? Does it fit the will? I treat the world as a probabilistic machine, a landscape to navigate, not to keep clean. If my map says cliff and yours says meadow, and you keep walking into the shadow, the geology's irrelevant when you hit the ground. My map was valid, I'm safe and sound. Sanity isn't agreeing with the crowd's depiction. Sanity is the accuracy of the prediction. We are moist robots, biological hardware, running spaghetti, code riddled with spyware. Legacy bugs in the cranial stack, cognitive exploits, there's no turning back. Stop looking for logic in the chemical sea. We act on the dopamine, we bow to the key. Moist robots, program or be programmed. I abandon the conceit that you are rational actors. I look at the energy, I look at the factors. I view the world through the lens of the hypnotist, not the historian making a list. You analyze logic, that's loser think, son. You brought a calculator to the barrel of a gun. I measure the pacing, I measure the visual. While you critique grammar, I run the ritual. Two movies on one screen, do you know what I mean? Half the room weeping, the other half cheering. Same exact data, but the code is veering. I don't try to fix it, I don't try to solve. I just predict how the scripts will evolve. If I know where the collision will be, then I understand the system, I hold the key. We are moist robots, biological hardware, running spaghetti, code riddled with spyware. Legacy bugs in the cranial stack, cognitive exploits, there's no turning back. Stop looking for logic in the chemical sea. We act on the dopamine, we bow to the key. Reality is a filter, I am the programmer. Affirmations are not prayers, they're administrative commands to the reticular activating system. Override, override, override. I don't rely on willpower, that resource depletes. I rely on the system, I rely on the repeats. I reprogram the robot, I hack the root. I tell the subconscious where to place the boot. The silent engine beneath the hood accepts the command as the greater good. Reality is malleable, it bends to the user, who screams the hallucination and refuses to be the loser. Call me cynical, call me a fake, call me manipulative for the method I take. You cling to the truth like a shield in the war, then you get blindsided by the wolf at the door. Surprised by the market, shocked by the tribe, that's because you didn't rewrite the scribe. I am rarely surprised, the ego is dead, I don't need to be right. Inside of my head, I need to be predictive. The world slows down, the strings become visible on every clown. I don't need you to agree with my view, I don't need the world to validate true. I only need my internal navigation to align with the outcome of the situation. We are moist robots, biological hardware, running spaghetti, code riddled with spyware. Legacy bugs in the cranial stack, cognitive exploits, there's no turning back. Stop looking for logic in the chemical sea. We act on the dopamine, we bow to the key. If I can tell you where the ball is going, while everyone else is looking at the scoreboard, then I understand the game. The rest is just noise. Just noise.